Hello guys, welcome back to XML Gaming, and today we're going to be looking at this absolute gem. This guy is quite famous within the sort of British military community for this video, and specifically this video. I'm not going to just go into it just yet. If you guys know, you know. If not, we'll just break it down as we go along, and you'll pretty much sort of figure out what's going on. So yeah, we'll just jump straight in. So let's do this.
Okay, gents. I'm Coop.
Hi Coop.
I am a veteran of 7.5 years. Done 4.5 tours.
Okay, so the first big red flag, 7.5 years, 4.5 tours. So I did about 6.5 to 7 years, and I only managed to get 2 tours under my belt. Possibly could have done 3. If my company had been deployed to Cyprus, that would have been classed as a 3rd tour. I'm not saying it's impossible, because it certainly isn't impossible, but extremely unlikely to do 4.5 years, 4.5 tours in 7.5 years. You know, you're talking sort of, wow, that's 2.5 to sort of 3 years on tour out of a 7.5 year career. But let's just crack on.
In Afghan, did a few tours in Iraq, and then spent most of my senior years in South Africa. So a little bit about.
So senior years. Okay. If he's older than me at the time of this recording, I'd be very surprised.
Myself, joined the infantry only for one reason only: to learn a bit of respect and some discipline. And I did learn that.
Of course you did.
So what I'm going to touch on at the minute is compound entry and building entries.
Okay,
Obviously,
compound entry,
team,
building entry.
you want to split yourselves into 4 teams: Team A, B, C, and D. Obviously, 2 large opponents in entering a compound: front entry, rear entry. With the front entry, we will put Team A. Team D will go towards the back.
Okay, so do we have a drawing of this compound, this building? Do we have a floor plan? Do we have anything to let us know where the fuck the front and rear entrance are? Is it an L-shaped building? Is it just a standard rectangular building or a square building with 4 sides? This does not help. This is no help to anyone. But anyway, we'll just crack on. We'll see what else he's got to say.
Team B will do side entry, be it through a door or another entry point. Same as Team C. Once you've infiltrated the building all at the same time, meet up in your segregated areas. So team.
Okay, so you got to meet up in your segregated areas. Yeah. That's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? Meet up in your segregated areas. And my biggest problem with this is if you've got 4 people entering a building from 4 different sides at exactly the same time, you could run a massive risk of blue on blue. It's as simple as that. You know, there has to be some serious communication. I'm not saying it can't be done. Obviously it can be done, but the communication and the training and the practice would have to be shit hot. This guy hasn't even given us a fucking drawing.
A and B will meet in a hallway. Teams.
What hallway? What hallway? Where? Why are we meeting up? We're in segregated areas. What hallway? Where? This is, yeah.
C and D will meet at the rear, inside the compound. Obviously, clear your sectors as all
What
your
sectors?
teams are coming through your segregated areas. So Team A will do the door and the front hall, while Team B will come in through the windows or side doors, clear their room, meet into the hallway with Team A. Same with C and D. Then Team A, B, and C will then go towards the stairs, while Team D will cover the front and rear entry, while Team A.
So, Team Alpha Bravo Mike Zulu whatever is covering the front and rear entries. Okay. Well, considering you've just had 4 teams come in from 4 sides, that's 2 sides that aren't covered. Yeah.
It goes upstairs. Obviously, you've got your 3 teams, A, B, and C. Then they will split off down the hallway, clearing the lefts, clearing the right, and maintaining support if other teams need it. Obviously, when you're coming up to a large compound with, say, a fortified entry, be it a wall or anything else like that, don't all congregate around the same area.
Don't congregress. Okay? Don't congregress. That's not a good thing to do, congregress.
Because you are a large mass and you will be seen. You will be then taken care of, and then you're done. With large entry compounds from, say, a parking area or a fenced off perimeter, always.
I'm confused already. I don't know about you guys watching, but my fucking head is twatted. Could you imagine sitting through this brief, having it given to you by someone like this? Imagine just sitting through this brief. Wow. You certainly wouldn't be any the wiser once you're finished.
Do team A and B together, team C and D together, be it at both ends of the compound. Come in, clear your sectors, then meet up in the.
Why would you? I mean, I was never a CQB expert. You know, I never did any CQB courses. We did do CQB as a standard as part of our training, but I don't understand why you would scissor. I don't understand why you would come from both sides of a compound, for example, because most of the time a compound would just be an outer wall, a couple of buildings, and quite a large open space in the middle. If you're coming from both sides, and say the Taliban run sort of between both call signs, and you both start firing, you're going to get some serious fucking fire going at each other. You know, that's a serious sort of fuck up. Yeah, so I don't know.
Middle, if you need to go to team A and B to the front door, do that. Team C and D to the other door. Obviously, I am new to this airsoft malarkey, but I'm not new to conflict and trying to excuse me, trying to infiltrate areas. I am a pro at it. Don't get me wrong. This is a 99% excess rate.
It's a 99% excess rate. I don't know what that is. I don't know what an excess rate is.
If there's a fail of 0.1%, and that's only if your teams don't communicate. If they don't communicate,
Okay,
it all breaks down.
Probably the first thing he's actually said that makes sense. Communication. Communication is absolutely key in any sort of CQB, fibula, fish, obua environment. Without communication, you are fucked. It is massively important. You know, you have your link man, you have your radio, you have your platoon commander towards the rear, trying to just give orders to different section commanders. You know, and you need that communication back to the platoon commander. He's not there. He can't see what's going on in a corridor with multiple rooms. He doesn't know. He shouldn't be up there near the action. He's the platoon commander. So communication is key. That message needs to be passed back to the section commander, or to the section commander, and then he has to pass it back to the platoon commander, so the platoon commander can make a plan and have some sort of image in his head of what's going on, unlike this guy.
This isn't a rule for you all. This is just a mere guideline, okay? So don't take it as, a new guy, fuck he thinks he knows. It's just a guideline. It helps. Thank you very much for listening.
New guy thinks he knows. No, new guy knows fuck all. I believe he made a response video to this afterwards because of the amount of backlash he had, because of the utter bullshit he's spouting, and the fact that he clearly has never served, or if he has served, it probably wasn't for very long. He got a lot of backlash for this, and ended up doing an apology video, basically saying he was full of shit. I'm going to see if I can find that video and do a follow-up on this. But guys, yeah, this is just a quick one of one of the most famous bullshitters in British military history. Guys, thank you very much, and I will, as always, catch you later.